it was a bad one.
It was not a bad one.
It's the greatest. Hold it.
Famous. Famous. After just finished the NCAA tournament, you know.
Want me to get Coney too?
Ka-chow. 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 Is it good?
What?
Or you know what? You know what would be better? Come around.
You just want to turn this camera around?
No, because the point was like. So you might want to ask some questions. So Will, how does it feel?
This is awkward.
This is really awkward. That should be better.
So you think you can hear me?
Yeah, you can hear you from that.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Can you speak up a little bit?
Alright. Now we're ready.
Good.
What was the question?
How do you feel?
It's pretty exciting, you know. Came out here. It's been a long, hard journey for this, but I mean, we finally made it, so it feels good.
What are you most excited for going to Appalachian State?
Honestly, I just want to go there and do the best I can and show out for Alabama while I'm up there, and just do what I can do to the best of my ability.
Is there anything you're gonna miss down here while you're up there?
Probably high school, honestly. I was thinking about it a few days ago, and I was like, high school was a really fun time, but now it's time to like buckle down and get serious about it. But I mean, just all the friends and stuff I have down here, they're all going to different schools, different sports, and all that sort of thing. So I won't be able to see them, but I mean, I'll be all right.
What weight class are you wrestling?
Either 64 or 65 or 74.
What are we looking for? 65 or
I
74?
want to go 74.
You want to go 74? You don't want to lose any weight, do you?
Yeah, no, I'm like 68 right now, so we're chilling.
Is there anybody you want to thank to get here?
Family, coaches, all my teammates that have pushed me. Shout out to James Latona for being the best drill partner in the U.S.
I know. James, you want to come over here real quick? You can come in here for a sec. So, James, what are you excited for both teammates, Coney and Will Miller?
I'm just excited to see them be to the next level. You know, it's a big jump from high school to college, but I think they're both ready to make that jump, and I'm excited to see them.
Is there any advice you want to give? I apologize for the glare that's occurring, and I know this is kind of an awkward situation, but I did have a microphone die on me.
Oh, are we being recorded too?
Yeah, bro, we're being
This is a
recorded.
live stream.
Live stream.
Oh, live stream. All right.
Yeah.
You know what
We got 24.
Hello. Okay, this might be a little easier. Yeah. I can't believe I didn't think about this from the beginning.
Yeah, Will told me he's super excited. Super excited to go up there. He said he went up there and got beat on a little bit for the summer camps, but he's really excited.
I got beat up a little bit. No matter. We'll come back from it.
Isn't there also another famous Alabama wrestler around 174 that's over there?
Of
course, the legend Barrett Blakely.
Did he whoop on you?
He did. He did. 100%. Not gonna lie. He whooped up on me a little bit, but I'll be back.
You'll be back. Are you really excited to go to the Southern Scuffle? We were talking about this before. Your main tournament that you're excited for is the Southern Scuffle. Is that right?
Well, I mean, I'm excited.
Outside of the NCAA, of course.
I'm excited to just go to school, and like wrestle at all those tournaments. But a tournament that I think would be really fun, like SoCon. I mean, it's a really good conference, but at the same time, you don't get like that exposure to like all like the really big schools and like in-state tournaments where like crazy big schools are there. So I mean, wrestling the best competition is the only thing that would be really better.
Well, Will, congratulations on committing to App State, and I know the entire state's behind you. And when I say good luck,
Thank you.
go enjoy your food, fatty. Now I'm here with, you might have to come into the shot a little bit. I'm here with Jeremiah Coney, the other signee this afternoon. You committed to where?
I committed to Cumberland University in Tennessee.
What part? You committed to Cumberland University in Lebanon, Tennessee. I had a couple buddies go there. There's actually a famous wrestler. I say famous wrestler. A well-known wrestler who went to Scottsboro named Brett Clark. He's currently going. He may have graduated, or he's a senior. I don't know. I completely forgot about it until I was looking at their wrestling page. But Jeremiah, what are you most excited for going to Cumberland?
I mean, the coaching staff is great. I'm ready to, be under just a new coaching, just a new level. The team's great. I'm just kind of ready to, just branch off and, just live a different, just different timeline, This is a different chapter, big stepping stone,
So obviously there are a lot of really famous, God, I gotta stop saying famous, very high-class athletes, Patrick DePazia, River Henry was a transfer from ODU. Obviously, what were some of the other things that may have driven you to pick Cumberland over your other universities?
I got to really, they invited me out for a day, wrestle with the guys, eat, just walk around campus, and that kind of brought my attention. They really wanted me. They spent time with me. They gave me food, and they talked to me a lot about it. Just opened my eyes a little bit. So it just affected my pick in a way. So.
Is there anybody you want to thank for you getting here?
I want to definitely thank Coach Wilson because he's crazy about us, and he definitely helped me. It started off. He just sent me a list of colleges to send my highlights to, and that's what happened. And he was telling me to do this and that, and I just thank him a lot. So.
What was your favorite memory in high school wrestling?
My favorite memory would definitely be, I would say the state duel this year. That was probably the best moment of my life.
Who did you wrestle that time?
I wrestled some. What's that kid name from Vestavia?
Trey Saunders? Sykes? Andrew Sykes.
Yes, I beat him. It was a long match, but I beat him, and that was probably the best match of my life.
Now, that actually isn't my favorite movie from you actually at the state duels. My favorite definitely has to be when you were wrestling Joshua Guyton from Bob Jones 2 years ago. That was...
I was about to say, I was trying to remember because I knew it was one better than that, but that was definitely the best. The last stuff, that was, it happened. I had to take down the last 2 seconds of the match. I rewatch it at least about once a month when I'm bored. I see everybody jump up in the crowd. That's my favorite part right there.
That's something I definitely have admired.
What?
Did you want to say something? Sorry. Is there something that obviously I admire a lot about Thompson is the group mentality, the excitement you guys have for all each other. You guys make duels fun. I don't know. Do you guys still do the pin chain or?
Yeah, we do.
You guys do? My favorite thing is when I saw Dylan, who's like, I don't know, no higher than a Smurf, 3 apples tall, walking around with that pin chain, and it almost dropped to the ground.
Yeah, he was definitely good, but this team is definitely support is there. So.
What are you most excited about for the future of Thompson Wrestling?
I'm just excited, you know, just to see like if you know they can hold down the state titles and stuff. You know, we definitely have a good team. You know, they just have a lot of growing up to do, but we're gonna be fine easily.
Well, that's great to hear, and of course, Jeremiah, on behalf of the state, I do want to congratulate you on your commitment, and we hope to see great things from you. Here. Huh? Okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, you want to ask me them here? Maybe other people need to know. Are those? Are there any general questions?
No, it's a lot. Like I was just so.
Oh.
So, do you feel like you change as a person, you know, when you go through college?
Yeah, I definitely would. I think I've done a lot of growing. You're out there, and there's not a lot of. You're pretty far from your support system. I mean, obviously, Cumberland's not as far as Bluefield, which is 6.5 hours away, but it's still a day's drive. You know, if I really wanted to, I could come back for a day. But you mature a lot out there. There are a lot of nights where you're like, why am I still there? And the best I can tell you is that, get a degree. That you need to get that degree. You're also, it's a big opportunity. And there are two types of wrestlers I figure in college. There are the wrestlers who are there to get a degree, and there are wrestlers who want to go be a champion. You will get a degree if you want to be a champion. So just go ahead and wrestle to be a champion. It's hard. It's a lot of hard work. But just go ahead and go out there and wrestle hard.
So, besides the wrestling part, like, studying is something you have to do, like, a lot. Right?
Yes, and actually one of the most, notorious things for people not understanding is, you only have, 5 classes and they're spread out across the week. So it looks like you have quite a bit of free time, but the bulk of it you need to be studying, do your homework, get ready, a lot of prep, a lot of stuff. But yeah, most in all.
Just overall, is it fun? Would you say? Like, first year, was it fun?
It was tons of fun. I had, I made some friendships that I will probably take to the grave, and I'm very appreciative of the opportunity that I was afforded. But yeah, I definitely would agree.
Do you feel like this is your first year of college matched all 4 years at your high school? Or was better? My bad. Better than all 4 years.
I'll be honest, and I'll tell this in front of everybody. I ended up going. We had a very abbreviated season. I went 6-10 this year. It was tough. It's a very big transition. I didn't really get to have like a redshirt year, but no, I definitely, as a team aspect, I never had a Thompson, so I didn't have a team, thing. I was at Spain Park, but I the group mentality got better, but there's nothing like that group of guys that you're going every day, 100%. There's no off day.
Oh, okay.
But well, here in a few moments we should be able to get Mr. Yanni Vines so that we can ask him what he thinks about all the stuff going on here and many other things. But, of course, we're going to have to ask him about his commitment to Columbia. Now, he needs to come over here. I got to ask him a couple questions. He might be running away, guys. I might not be able to get this interview with him. Can I get you for a sec? Here with. No, this is live. Oh, great. No, I should send one of your fellow assistant coaches that picture that I have of you holding the shirt where. I don't know what the picture where you look kind of high because you're like.
Oh, the sun, the glare was in my face. Yeah, the sun was in my face when you dropped it off at my house.
Well, you doing your free time is your business, coach. But No, seriously, you got two wrestlers, sign a day. What are you most excited for both of them?
Well, one is to get their education and start their path to real life, I guess. And then two, just to college athletics. It's huge. Um, and just to see, you learn a lot from college athletics, and I think it's a good thing to keep you in line during college. I needed it to get me through school, so I mean, I think it's a great opportunity for them to further their education and do something they love.
So obviously you went and wrestled at UTC while you were your time there, and then eventually coach under Coach Brands. What was the biggest advice you can give maybe Will about wrestling at Division I level?
So you're gonna take your lumps, and just you gotta hold out and wait, weather the storm, and hopefully you turn the corner and start delivering some humps. I mean, there's a period there that you're gonna go through trial and you're not gonna think that this is what's right for you. But you get over that mentally, then it's a good lesson.
So in these two guys committing, you lose two seniors who one was a state placer, two-time qualifier, and Will Miller, a three-time state champ. How are you going to be able to recover from these losses?
I think we got some guys in the room that are going to have to step up and take some spots. And that's how it is every year. Just kind of wait for those younger ones to grow up a little bit and go, hey, my time to shine now. And hopefully it happens.
Now, I think many people would, people claim they have rebuilding years after they do lose, a big senior class, and class of 22 is coming up. But you guys tend to have what they call a reloading year, which I love to associate with Cale Sanderson. Why are you guys this high? You guys are constantly reloading, and these are some of these guys like Coney he didn't wrestle youth. He came in and he ended up being a big point scorer for you guys. What are you teaching these kids that it doesn't matter if they started at 5 years old like Will Miller did?
Well, I guess I don't know how much you know about wrestling, but so basically, single leg is one leg, okay, attacking one leg, and a double leg is attacking two, and that's kind of what we do, and we just teach them that, and it seems to work out.
No, but I definitely expected that answer. I feel like I've asked you that before.
I think everybody teaches pretty much the same thing. It's just, I don't know.
And like I mentioned, you guys have a very big class in the class of 2022 coming up with James Latona, Yanni Vines, Will Garrett. Will Garrett. You got a lot of. What are you most excited for this team?
So, I think they're kind of seasoned, and the big problem is going to be replacing them following year. But I think we're up to the good challenge of that. I think we're going to have the biggest college signing class that we've ever had. And I think it's a good thing. Getting them off and hopefully bring up the younger ones.
What's the most amount of signees you guys have had?
2012.
How many people were on that?
15.
Okay.
Are you talking other sports too?
Did you put other sports up on that wall?
No.
When you meant signees, did you Graham? Was it Boston College?
He graduated with Dom, so I mean, I would say I'll get back to you on that one. I gotta go look at the wall. I forget.
Will you do me a favor? I've been trying to get Yanni over here,
Yeah.
but Yanni won't come over here, and you might have the magic words to say, Yanni, get over here.
All right. I'll try.
Okay, I gotta get some airtime now, so. We're still waiting on Yanni here, but. No, but honestly, I really do hope that he comes over here.
Alex. 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 Will.
I don't know. No, I guess times will be over here soon, but. And finally joining me is the two-time state champ himself, Yanni Vines. And Yanni, we do have a couple questions for you, but first I'm going to ask you about this event. What did it? What are you most excited for your teammates that are decided to wrestle at the next level?
Well, really, I don't really know. But I'm excited to see them come back in about a year or so and kind of see how they changed and stuff, and just watch them get back to where they came from, the wrestling club. This room, we'll find out in about a year or so.
Now, I did have to bring you over here because I haven't talked to you since you have committed to Columbia. Now, I've got to ask, why did you choose Columbia?
Well, really, I couldn't really have anything better than Columbia. Well, since they have the regional training center and they're an Ivy League school, it's really, you can't get much better than that. The education and the training center is really good.
Is there anything that you specifically like, outside of it being an Ivy League school and one of the top schools in the nation, is there anything that really drew you to that college? Obviously it's in New York. What drew you to the college itself?
Well, really, I've not thought about it until Coach Nord over there gave me a call, and I just started researching college a bit. I never really thought of it as one of my top picks or whatnot, but just their interest in me and wanted to visit over there. Really nice campus, oldest in the country, I think, and that was really interesting to me.
Now, Yanni, I know this kind of took a lot for you to come over here. I had to ask a couple people to escort you over here before you decided you were going to make the move. So, thank you very much for joining me. Is there anything you want to say before, or any kind of emotion that makes you feel about this event or your commitment or anything?
I do really like that cake over there. Cake's good.
Cake's good? Okay, well, thank you so much, Yanni. And thank you, Uggies, for watching. It's been it was a very short broadcast, but I do want to thank all you guys for watching once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay cool. I've been wrestling.